All right, this next section is our journaling section. Now, I have spent probably thousands of dollars on pretty much every journal known to man. Like I've tried every journal. And then what I actually ended up doing, and I've got it right here actually, I ended up just building my own custom journal, right? Like I went and into Canva, created my own custom journal. And I printed out once a quarter, and it cost me about 40 or 50 bucks every time. Not a big deal, but I wanted the journal to have what I wanted in it and how I use it. So two things. Number one is partially I created this section of the lifestyle designer for me so I can journal. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your tablet. You can do it on a computer. And so I always have my journal with me. When I travel, I like to journal still, and having to lug this big journal that I've created it's not been fun. So having it on my cell phone, having it on my digital device has been helpful for me. Now, some of you may still like to sit down and actually old school write it out. Totally get it. Totally fine. Maybe you don't use this section, but I wanted to create this section for those of us who want to journal, but don't necessarily haven't found a journal we love or just want a digital experience. So there's a couple sections in this journal. The other thing too is if you have any feedback, if you come down here to the bottom right, you can send any feedback that you have about the journal and improvements and things like that. I'm more than happy to make any improvements that you guys send in as long as they're feasible and applicable to the whole group instead of just one individual. So the journal has 4 different sections. The first one is your morning check-in. I'm a big believer in gratitude and expressing gratitude. And so I believe that when you express gratitude, just good things come into your life. If we're grateful for things and grateful in any circumstance, I believe that's the best. A lot of times people are like, I'm grateful because I got this. No, I believe we should be grateful in any circumstance, whether it's the beginning of our journey or middle and we've reached the pinnacle of success. It doesn't matter. We should be grateful at every stage of our life. And again, if you haven't done this yet, if you go over here to additional resources, there's a great book called The Gap and the Gain that talks about that very same thing. If you haven't ordered it, I highly recommend it. So under journals, getting back to the point, under journals, morning check-in. Okay, getting back to the point and the journal here. So the first one is the morning check-in. So really it's got 3 things. We could make it so you could add more, but I think 3 is plenty. So just list, what are you grateful for? So today I am grateful. I like to do this in the morning because I feel like it starts my day off. You don't have to do it in the morning, but that's when I do it. So I'm grateful for the lifestyle designer, a little tongue in cheek here, right? Grateful for my family and their health. And obviously I don't just type them in. I like to spend a little bit of time in reflection and meditation saying, what am I truly grateful for? And then I'm grateful for the internet because it's created the life that I have wanted to live. So save morning check-in. Okay. You save it and you'll get a nice little checkbox and it logs that. And I'll show you that in just a second. The next is your evening check-in. So there's a couple things that I like to check in on. Number one was, what was my energy level for the day? And this is on a scale of 1 to 10. Was my energy level at a 10? Was it at a 7? Was it at a 4? Was it at a 0 or a 1? Excuse me. So let's say it was at a 10. And let's say, how did you feel today? What were some emotions and moods that I had? So just type in great mood all day. We're just going to go short on this. And then some daily reflection. What went well today? What could have been improved and what did you learn? I lost focus quite a bit because I didn't schedule my day out yesterday. Something like that. Okay, whatever. We're going to save our evening check-in. Then we're going to come in here and journaling. This is kind of your free form journaling. So we're just going to write our thoughts for the day. Right? You're going to just click save journal entry. Now what you'll notice is it logs it and keeps it. And same thing with your check-in. What's going to happen is every 24 hours, this will at midnight, your local time. That's why under your settings, you come here to your profile and you set your time zone. Because what's going to happen is every day at 12:01, this resets. And so it automatically will reset for you. But it keeps it in here so you can kind of compound and add to it. Now, what's nice about that is then it logs your journal. So you can see my journal log for today. It's my first entry, and this will stay. And it logs, we do log and just display the last 30 days by default. It's all stored though. You won't lose this. You could have years of history, but we only display 30 days at a time just to save in the kind of the speed of the app, but it will log that here. Now, what's happening, and I'll get into this section later, but if you come in here under personal tracker, you'll notice that it's got your daily assignments alignment score. So you'll see that my current score is at 60%. Why? One, I don't have any habits yet. I did my gratitude for the day. My energy level is at a 10, and I did my reflection. So it logs and gives you a point scoring system based on your breakdowns. It also, on your progress maps, it will log like what your alignment score is, habit completion, energy level, and goal completion. It also gives you insights, like what has the last 7 days been? This is just over the last 7 days. What has been your alignment score, habit completion, streaks, and longest streak. So now if you go under streaks, you'll notice I don't have any because this is the first time I'm entering anything. Tomorrow, when I enter in my journaling, it will now say that I have a streak of 2 days, right? And it shows this and keeps the streaks. Now, the last part to this is what it will show your accountability partner when they log in, and they'll see, if Matthew would have entered his information in here, I would see all the details. Now, it doesn't give me all the details because I have the ability to check and say, well, I don't want to show that, but it will show me high level. What are his streaks? How is he doing? Was he able to check in? All those things. So that is the journaling section. Morning check-in, evening check-in, free form journaling, and then a log of all of your journal input.